there was an event I went to where there was a silent auction and a live auction. Now, there was about half an hour to go before this silent auction closed, and there were 10 items, and only 3 out of the 10 items had bids on them. So it really looked like that 7 of these items were just going to go by the wayside. No one's going to bid on them. And I really started to think, when I get into like a situation like this, I really start to think outside the box, and I think, what can I do? What value can I create with these items? Or, what can I add to these items to make them more entertaining and to make the bids coming in? And at this particular event, there was a bishop. And he was a very kind of fun bishop, lively bishop, the kind of guy who's got lots of funny stories up his sleeve. And I basically had a chat with him, and I said, look, can we maybe add a virtual experience with yourself to all of the silent auction items? In other words, if someone was to win a bid at one of these silent auction items, would you have a Zoom call with them? And maybe, I don't know, just have a beer with them over the Zoom call, or a cup of tea, or whatever they're into. And he went, yeah, sure, no problem. I don't mind, whatever, for the charity, for the cause. So I then went to my client, because it's very important to get approval with the client for these type of things. I ran the idea past them, and as there was about half an hour left, the client was like, sure, there's nothing left to lose. And no word of a lie, we managed to shift every single silent auction item. For that next half an hour, I was on the mic, and I was, promoting every item. I was saying the bishop is going to be included with every item. I was talking to people, mingling with people, kind of doing kind of indirect selling as I was mingling around the tables. And we cleared every single item in that silent auction, which was perfect, as we had the live auction straight after, and everyone was kind of in the right mood for that live auction, following the energy which I managed to generate in that silent auction. I think the lesson with that example is you can make any item more appealing. You can, take the most boring looking lot that you think no one's going to bid on, that's got a silly high reserve, and you can actually, you can shift it. You just have to, really stand it in. And this is what I believe. I just really stand in the outcome that I create with every single client, which is to smash my clients' targets. Now, standing in that outcome, there's no room for ego here, there's no room for looking good. I will do whatever it takes, obviously with approval from my client, to make sure that I achieve the highest amount that I could possibly raise on that evening. And if that means I go up to a bishop who doesn't know me from Adam and make slightly strange requests for him to have a beer with people over Zoom, then so be it. I will do that. Whatever it takes to smash those targets, I'm all in.